Welcome. This isn't your average movie podcast. We go where no man has gone before.
You know what I'm craving? A little perspective.
Yeah, well, that's just like your opinion, man.
Well, say something, goddammit! You're on television! You're live to the whole world!
Join us as we review movies new and old. You're tuned into Lupo's Cinema Symposium. Welcome back, friends, to another episode of Lupo's Cinema Symposium. I am your host, Lupo, joined as always by my two other co-hosts, Christian and Robbie. Guys, how we doing?
Good.
I believe whatever doesn't kill you simply makes you stranger. I'm good.
Is that from Stranger Things?
How'd you know we were talking about Batman before this?
I didn't. I just panicked because I didn't have anything queued up. And I know a lot of Joker lines.
Wow. Yeah, so fun fact for all the new people here, or the people that just updated their iPhone, aka me, Apple Podcasts can do video now. So somebody's gonna have to double check this for me. If you're on Apple Podcasts, click the button, make it a video, because I post videos to every one of these, so you should be able to go back and see our beautiful cats dancing up and down to the posters in the background. So that's fun. That's cool.
I've never met anybody who uses Apple Podcasts in my life.
I do.
Oh, you do? Really?
I do, unironically, yeah. Well,
interesting.
I mean, I don't know. It's just I
guess if you have Apple
Spotify,
Music, it makes sense.
I pay for Spotify Premium, but
then it doesn't make sense.
Well, I figure you get the ads anyway in the podcast themselves, so it's like, what's another?
No,
minute?
but it wasn't. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. I mean, I always skip through those, but actually, this is way off topic. But today, I got unskippable ads in a podcast when I have premium.
But do you have Ultra Premium?
I don't. See, I was wondering if there is actually an Ultra Premium, but I didn't see one.
I don't know.
You sure? Was it not like a baked-in ad?
Yeah.
No, because I can skip it usually, and this one I could
it
not skip.
It wouldn't even let you.
This
skip
was
it.
a Spotify. No, this was a Spotify ad. It was really weird.
Like strongly worded letter.
I'm thinking about it.
Listen, if you're listening to us on Spotify, skip through our ads. That's all I have to say.
Do we have it? Oh,
I don't know.
No, you might not be able to.
I'm for the people. I do this for.
Are we allowed to say that?
I don't know. Maybe.
Sure, we don't have.
If you're from Spotify listening to this podcast right now, put some ads on our shit first.
Free.
Yeah, I do this for the love of the game. I do this to expand my brain. And speaking of expanding our brains, today we watched the movie 50-50, directed by Jonathan Levine, written by Will Reiser. There you go. Starring Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Seth Rogen, Anna Kendricks, Bryce Dallas Howard, and how do you say that? Angelica Houston.
Angelica. There
you go. Angelica Houston.
Did you say Seth Rogen?
I did say Seth Rogen.
Okay.
Yeah. The story of a guy that gets cancer. Don't think I can get it any better than that.
Yeah, rare spine cancer. 50-50 chance to live or die.
I do appreciate the autism representation here by the doctor just speaking in the technical scientific terms and completely ignoring his patient. Like, if you have I just want to know if I have cancer, just say I have cancer. Don't tell me it's Schwannomama Fibroso Coroma. Thank you. On my L4 C4 whatever. So we picked this from the pool. Did you guys see this movie before you watched it for the podcast?
I've seen this before, yes, many times.
I have as well, many times. This is one I think I probably added to the queue, and I feel like, Christian, this is probably one you probably saw it before, but this is probably one I forced you to watch a couple times, I'm sure, as well, like at my house.
I have a vague memory of watching it with you in your parents' basement at one point, I believe.
Yeah, this was one like I had an obsession with at one point. Like it was one of a stable of movies I would just rewatch all the time. So yeah, I love this movie.
What was the? I need to know now. What was the rotation of movies that you would watch all the time?
Is that it?
Probably this, um, Seven Psychopaths,
Hmm.
Inception, like a bunch of Nolan and stuff, and like I was a teenager, so like all
Gone
the stuff
Girl.
like that. No, because I only saw that like twice, but I would say that
Have
showed up
we
a couple times.
have we told the Gone Girl story on the
No, you're not
podcast?
going to tell that. You're not going to
All
tell that
right,
right
all right, I
now.
won't know.
You're not going to. You're not going to. I have to listen back to this later. I don't want to.
um,
I don't want to
yeah,
skip it.
yeah. This is my first time seeing the movie. I've only seen the one clip of him shaving his head on TikTok, so I've been pretty what do you call it? I've been very virgin to this movie or whatever.
Yeah. So like I remember when it came out, I feel like it was somewhat notable at the time, but I do feel like it kind of got swept away pretty quickly. And like when you think about, because it's produced by Seth Rogen and Evan Goldberg, and like you think about all the movies they made over this period of time, it's definitely one that is forgotten a little bit. I mean, there's smaller ones, but I just think uh it's a little bit underrated, I might say. I think people kind of looked at it because it uses a lot of it has the aesthetics of a lot of indie comedies at that time. So like it shares a lot of that aesthetic with all those other movies. So in that way it doesn't stand out immediately, but to me the story mixed with all that stuff does kind of make it a little bit special for me. Because it is kind of its time, but also the story itself is so applicable, like to any time, and I think that's why it really works. But yeah, I mean, so it's definitely one I watched a lot. I like it quite a bit. Like I guess are we just jumping into what we think about it? I think honestly the movie's very resonant, and like even if you like, it's a very specific story, but I think like I said, it's very applicable. So even if you don't necessarily relate to like, oh well, he has this sickness and he could die, and you're going through basically your possibly your last days, like that's not relatable to everybody, but I think the emotions are, and um this feeling, the the biggest thing for me that I found like super resonant is like at times this feeling of like losing hope. And I think that is something that kind of connects with people, because I think everybody relates to that at some point or another. People will feel that way, and the movie does a really good job of like um, making all those emotions feel authentic. And Joseph Gordon-Levitt, especially, I think is really good. Um, in this movie, I'm not like a huge fan of his. I don't mind him, but like in this movie specifically, he does do a really good job.
Yeah,
But
man. Um,
This was kind of like in the middle of Joseph Gordon-Levitt hype when he was in a bunch of like popular movies.
yeah, he just got done Inception, right?
yeah,
I would
Inception,
say
500 Days of Summer, um,
what a run.
and I think later it was like Don John, The Dark Knight. Like this was like smack dab in the middle of him being in a lot of those like more popular blockbusters.
What has he been up to now?
and Snowden too.
Snowden, The Walk, that
He was in The Walk.
might The Walk, like
Not the long walk.
yeah.
Oh,
It was the guy who walked on the wire.
oh, oh. Okay. Huh. Fun fact though.
He did a lot of weird movies. I think so at a certain point, I feel like after Snowden, things kind of took a weird turn, and I don't know that he's really done much since a couple misfires.
He was in Knives Out.
Like I can't think of the last thing I saw him in. He was not in Knives Out.
It says
Was he?
It says Knives Out. He has a
He had
cameo.
like a cameo in Wake Up
Oh.
Dead.
Oh, okay.
He was in an
I don't even
episode of The
remember that.
Simpsons. If that means
Yeah,
anything.
I don't think like because based on like that time, I mean he was getting a ton of lead roles in some really big movies. So
Yeah.
Not
Looper.
not a
So-
whole lot recently. Yeah.
yeah. So Christian, you've seen it a bunch. Jimmy, you've never seen it.
Yeah. No, this is my first time seeing it. Thank you. I hope my $3.99 really benefits. I guess Lionsgate. I guess that's who gets.
Oh,
my
you had
money.
to buy. You had to buy it.
I just if I can't find it through other means, I will have to rely on good old YouTube because YouTube has like every movie now. Not like Big Fan who humbly puts their movie at 99 cents. 50/50 said no, you're gonna get $3.99 out of me. A movie
To
made
be
in
honest,
2011.
$4 is not. That's not bad. Was that to rent it or own
Yeah,
it?
just to rent it. I'm not building.
Oh.
I'm not building a movie collection on my YouTube. Account. I don't think I'm ready for that. But standard definition, $7.99 to own it. High def, $9.99. $10, which I get it. You know, it won awards. I think.
I don't know. Did it?
Uh,
Maybe it could have.
it was nominated. Let me scroll
For what?
down. It was nominated for the Golden Globes, Best Motion Picture, Musical, or Comedy, as well as a Best Actor nomination for Joseph Gordon-Levitt. What did it? It just got nominated. I mean, it did win a Golden Schmo, if that means anything to you guys.
I have no idea what that is.
I don't know what a Golden Schmoes is. It's an anchor website of the Joe Blow Movie Network. Oh, so it's basically wow. Whoa. Wait a second. If he can put his up there in the wiki page, I'm pretty sure we can put down a Lupo in these wiki pages. Hold up. We just unlocked a deep rabbit hole I think I can go down. In my spare time now, I will be editing podcasts, posting the episodes, and fighting on the Wikipedia articles to put our award to recognize our established award. We are now we got it for 2 years, you know, two years going. So, you know, it means something. Anyway, back to the movie. Yeah, it was my first time watching it. I really enjoyed it. I do find I like the what do you call it? Where it's just like the morbid comedy or whatever, where it's just like, you know, like people
Dark comedy.
Yeah, it's just like people that are kind of in like situations like this where it's like you're in a fuck spot, like you have cancer, but you can make light of it. You know?
Yeah,
whatever
I
that
think
is.
that's one of the strengths. Like the movie balances the comedy with really like dark, like messed up stuff, which sucks. You know, like very sad stuff. I
Yeah.
would say.
Like when he's high as fuck and he's like
Yeah.
walking down the hallway and he sees the dude, or not even when he sees the dude, when he walks past the body bag and then he just starts fucking laughing. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, I wrote that down too. I thought that was hilarious. I never noticed that before, that he starts laughing again after he looks at the body.
Dude, I like chuckled a little bit, and then when he started laughing, I burst out.
Yeah.
I will say Seth Rogen gets my my Lupo award of the movie, my gold star, if you will. I found him to be the best like character, just because he's such a chill. He's just such a chill guy, man.
Yeah,
This was
he's
like
great.
Dude.
the right amount of Seth Rogen too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like it didn't override the humor, and like make it a Judd Apatow movie. Like he was just perfect in this.
Yeah. Yeah, because he can take over a movie if you let him a little bit. I think you're right. I think it was just enough. He's in just enough where it's not overwhelming, and he very much embodies that like that kind of bro-y friend who doesn't really know how to deal with
Yeah.
everything that's going
But is
on.
actually,
his
in my opinion,
death.
doing a great job dealing with it.
Yeah, really. Yeah, he does do
He
it.
bought a
Dude, my
book.
favorite part is when he catches Bryce Dallas Howard cheating on
Yeah.
him.
Yeah,
I
man.
nailed that bitch. I nailed that bitch.
And
Yeah, that's
then like subsequently like him confronting her about it in the apartment and just like sitting in the kitchen.
yeah, yeah,
I saw you.
yeah.
I saw
He
you.
basically, he kind of forces them to break up.
He's like, you need to
Because-
leave.
yeah.
You need to get out
Like
now.
you don't really, or you're not really convinced that Joseph Gordon-Levitt's character would break up with her if he wasn't there. You know, which
Yeah.
That being said, too, like I'm a big fan of the Anna Kendrick Joseph Gordon-Levitt dynamic as well in this movie.
Low
yeah, she
key.
was really good. She was another one at this time that like she was in all these indies. I feel like she was kind of the up and coming, kind of like Joseph Gordon-Levitt. I feel like she was in a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I really like both of them in
Yeah.
a lot of movies.
Very low key. When they had their first like little bit of tension, that little spark, if you will. I was like, I don't know, man. I kind of don't want them to get together. But as the movie progresses, and then when they actually like get together at the end of the movie, I was like, oh, you know what? I think I'm okay with this.
Yeah, they do enough. I
Yeah.
will say, like, of all the like plot elements, it's probably like the one you could leave out. But I mean, I do think it adds something to the movie that is good. I
Yeah.
do like
That's
it where
not
it
it. I
goes.
like it. It's kind of sweet.
Yeah, I agree. I think they do it because it is kind of cliche. So when it starts, you are kind of like, but they win you over. I think so. I wanted to say, Bryce Dallas Howard in this movie is so. I feel bad because she seems like such a nice person, but she's so easy to hate, man. In this
Yeah.
Yeah,
movie,
yeah, she did
she's
such a good
so
job.
easy to
Yeah.
hate. She did such a good job. But then I was thinking about it, and I'm like, if this were Larry David, I would probably be on her side. Like, not that everything she does is okay, but I just started to picture like if Larry
Like
David
dropping
was
him
in
off
this
at the house.
situation, I would kind of be like, listen, he's an asshole, but that's a tough situation to be in.
So
So
like,
like,
are you coming in? And he'd be like I am. No. You just don't want to mix the
the
energies.
energies.
It's the energy. It's the energy.
So I think there is something to like, yeah, she's kind of like the villain in a way of the story, but there's not really any villains in the movie. It's just like
Yeah.
she doesn't know, like, because he says he never told a girl he loves her, so they're not even at that point in the relationship. So she's kind of in a weird limbo situation where she's being selfish because she doesn't want to break up with him because it would make her
Yeah.
feel bad.
Yeah.
So in the end, it makes everything worse.
And he does kind of throw her in that spot.
No, he
Yeah.
doesn't.
He's
He
like,
gives her an out.
eh.
He gives
He's like,
her an out.
eh. And
He
then
does,
he's like,
but
oh
it's
yeah, by
very
the way,
hard. Yeah.
in front of
But
my
also,
parents, I'm
like-
gonna basically make you say that you're gonna take care of me.
Also,
Yeah.
to be fair to her though, like if he really didn't want to put her in that, he would have just been like, "See ya" at the very beginning.
I don't know, because he kind of says that, and then immediately is like, I mean, like, you don't have to, you know what I mean? Like,
Seth Rogen should have been there for that part. Would have
I
been,
feel
there would
like
have been
low
no movie.
key, if I was in the same spot, I would probably do the exact same thing, except I wouldn't be able to
I
draw
was
such
gonna
beautiful
say that,
paintings.
Jim. I was gonna say you would definitely do the same thing.
Yeah, I would make
could
out with
definitely see
Jesus
you doing
at
that.
a gallery.
I would have zero qualms.
With Jesus.
Um,
Oh man.
So, yeah, I don't know, man. I really love most things about this movie. Just the dynamics of all the characters. The like, I don't know if the writing. I think it's just very well written. Just like
Yeah.
the
Some
way
of
that
it
they do the dialogue, man.
some of it is so authentic, and it's like it makes sense that this is the writer's real story. Obviously, it's a movie. Like a lot of it's going to be exaggerated, but there does seem to be that authenticity like ingrained in it that makes it very. I don't know. it resonates very deeply because of that, I think. Um, can I tell you what my favorite part of the movie is?
No.
Okay.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
It is by far, not even close, Angelica Houston as the mom. She is so good in this movie. It's actually unbelievable. And it's like she's only in it like maybe what is she in? Like 4 or 5 scenes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it makes such a huge impact. Every scene she's in makes such a leap emotionally because she brings so much to it. I think she's so good. It honestly makes the movie for me.
My son
I
has
think she's that
cancer.
good. Yeah,
Can you
my
turn
son.
down
Can
the
you turn
air?
the AC?
He's actually warm.
She's very funny, like
Yeah.
naturally, but she's also like it breaks your heart. Like the end when they're rolling him away, and she's like, "Can I just have a moment with my son?" Like I'm like fucking bawling, bro. Like
Yeah.
like
She's
tears,
good like
man.
that in a lot of movies.
Yeah, she is good. She's good in everything. But I just think for some reason it was very this movie it caught me off guard. I don't know why. Um
I really like her in Crimes and Misdemeanors, if you've ever seen that.
no, I haven't seen that.
That's probably one of the better Woody Allen movies.
Huh.
It's the one with Alan Alda.
Oh yeah, I've been meaning to watch that one.
Wow, she
Yeah, that one's
plays
I
fun.
love Alan Alda.
He's great in that too.
the Adams family lady.
Morticia.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
The other guy who's in this, who's a great actor, is Philip Baker Hall, who's the old guy with cancer.
Which
Yep.
one?
The
He's
one that doesn't die.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
the shorter one.
Spoiler alert.
I mean, it's not that, but yeah. So he's really good as well in this. I think.
He's in Boogie Nights?
Yeah,
Is he what character is he in that?
he's in a lot of P.T. Anderson movies. I forget Boogie Nights exactly who he is.
Does he say is he the one that said with the big dick? He says it?
No.
Oh.
Is that Mark Wahlberg?
Yeah.
Dirk
I
Diggler?
want to see that. I've heard my coworker talk about that movie in the funny quotes. Anywho, back to this movie.
um,
Does he keep his hair in this movie?
What do you mean?
Who?
Philip Baker Hall?
Yeah,
Huh.
Believe so.
he doesn't die, or at least
Yeah,
that we
but
see.
I don't know. Maybe I just kind of assume that everybody just when you do chemo, you just lose your hair. Maybe
I
he's
think
in
it
the
can
beginning
happen.
of it.
I don't think it necessarily happens.
Huh.
It can happen. I mean, I could be wrong about
As
that, but I
far as I
believe it.
understand, it doesn't happen all at once, which is why people shave their hair.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
The other part that gets me going, gets my juices flowing, is the after they tell him he has cancer, and you get that Radiohead, that needle drop, bro.
I knew you were going to say that. I didn't.
Absolute cinema.
I have it.
Absolute cinema, that
I have that
is.
written down. It says Robbie will talk about Radiohead, so you don't have to.
That is such a great song, man, and such a good moment. I love it. I don't really have a lot to say about it other than it's just fucking awesome.
It's fitting, and it is
Yeah.
a great addition to the movie.
I love.
I like the moment after the one guy dies, and he gets all pessimistic.
Yeah.
Like I
Yeah,
like
I mean,
I like the darker moments, just because it does such a good job of highlighting the lighter moments and like the hope at the end that I don't know. I like that there is some like heavy serious scenes in this.
yeah, I agree.
I think it does a good job of balancing it out and making it more meaningful.
And that kind of starts his spin out into kind of really getting dark. That was like the beginning, and then you progressively, I think right after that is when he has the scene with Anna Kendrick where he's really like,
Yep.
not aggressive, but he's
He's like, "What's the point? This is all
Yeah.
bullshit. No one can just like accept the fact that I'm dying."
Yeah, and it is a good it balances out early in the movie where he's basically he kind of is in denial a little, not denial, but he's almost not confronting his emotions at all. So you're able to play into the comedy side of it more because it's not as present, I guess, of a threat in his mind. It's just something that's
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, so I agree. I do like the darker moments. I think, you know, at the end of the movie, I really wasn't sure if he was gonna die or not. So
Mm-hmm.
it is like I really did feel like, especially like obviously the first time you watch it. I mean, those emotional scenes, like I was right there with them, bro. I didn't want him to die, and I
They
was
hit
not
me
sure that he would.
really hard at the end every time after the
Yeah, they
surgery's
do.
gone well. And he gets Anna Kendrick, and they start playing "Yellow Ledbetter" by Pearl Jam, and like I'm just like, man, that moment. Oh my, this is it. It's okay to have like a cheesy, not cheesy, but like a warm, feel good, like
Yeah, I agree.
commercially, uh, what's the like digestible ending, and still be like really good ending, and it is. I love this ending.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it's a great payoff
I think
because
so.
he he finally is able to think about she what isn't the line like what's next, and he's
Mm-hmm.
finally able to be like, oh yeah, like I don't have to worry about like dying in my near future. I can think about the future.
I can go
So
to Canada.
And
does he say that in the movie?
Yeah. I can go to
I want to touch
Canada.
back on
Oh yeah, yeah. He go to Sorry.
Angelica Houston was given like a impossibly complex character to portray. It's like, hey, your husband has Alzheimer's and your son has cancer. Like, I don't know. I agree with you. The more I watch this movie, the more I'm impressed with her performance. I would
Yeah.
say.
Yeah, I mean that is because I love the movie immediately, but the more I go back to it, that is the thing that keeps me going back. And the part that I've seen it a lot now, so there's not a lot that breaks me. The scene that used to break me was in the car when he starts freaking out. That didn't
Yeah.
break me this time. But the scene that always breaks me without fail is when he's being rolled away and his mom is like comforting him and like he basically is like, you know, pleading with her, and it's just like very hard to watch. And she's great in that scene, and I think that's just
She's great in that scene. She's great in the scene earlier, the AC scene where she's asking the AC, and she's like, the
yeah,
highlight of my week is this, the cancer support group I've been a part of. They're like that. She does. She really does carry a lot of the emotional like burden of this movie.
yeah.
Surprisingly.
And I do think it was that was an interesting angle because it's very easy to just be like this person has a we've seen the movie a million times. The person has a debilitating illness. They're dying, oh, so sad for them. But I feel like you don't see as often the effect on the wider like their loved ones, and like you see Seth Rogen who is just his friend, but like it does affect him, even though he doesn't always show it outwardly because he
Mhm.
doesn't know how necessarily. And then, with the mom, because you know, he is basically, you have to look at it from her perspective. And Anna Kendrick kind of explains this to him, and he didn't really get it. But like, she finds out he has cancer, and he basically ghosts her. And she, like, if you're in her position, he's basically depriving her of possibly the last days she could have with her son if he dies, and that's really dark and that sucks. So when that scene comes where she says that, I was thinking about all that stuff and it does really hit hard and her performance shows all that stuff. Um, so yeah, she's really great in this.
Yeah, this is very much a comfort movie for me.
Hmm.
Yeah, same. Which is weird because it is really, it's very emotional,
But it's not
but
pessimistic. I mean, like it
no,
deals with tough stuff, but in a, you know,
I
a
also think it's
positive way.
cathartic. So like anytime I'm going through something, like it doesn't really matter what it is. It doesn't have to be something serious. It's just like I need a movie where I can feel something. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Mhm.
This is a good movie for that, and it's very cathartic in that way, because you feel something when you watch it. So yeah, I mean, I love the movie. One thing, one scene I thought was really funny is when um, Seth Rogen is trying to comfort him, and he's like, "People beat cancer all the time." Like, and he starts listing all the names, and then he
He's
says
dead.
Patrick Swayze.
He's
He's like,
dead.
he's isn't he dead?
He's like,
Alright,
don't
That
think
was
besides
about
so
that.
funny.
yeah,
Don't think about that right now.
not important.
Oh, killed me. Uh, and the other funny thing, I think it's time to talk about it.
Skeletor?
It's gotta be the funniest moment in any movie I've ever seen.
Is it Skeletor?
What'll happen to him if we if we
Oh,
bring
he'll
him
be put
back?
bathen into a pen with 10 other dogs until he's beaten and raped until he dies, or something, something
Or
like
put
that.
down, yeah, put down. And then it's just a close up on his fucking derpy face. So funny. I love that
Dude,
dog so
that
much.
so
Perfect dog.
a little anecdote about that. When I got my dog, the name he had was Skelly, right? The shelter gave him, and I was like, okay, that's not sticking. But then the more I thought about it, I was like, well, if it's short for Skeletor, I was like, I could maybe keep that. Skeletor was one of the top movie dogs of all time. I'm just gonna say it.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah,
I,
he's an unbelievable dog.
I
I
like
have
when they're
no
walking
idea
him,
what you're
and
referencing.
I like when they're walking
Wait,
him.
you don't know what I'm
And
talking about, Jim?
I have no idea what Skeletor is. I
from
thought it was
He-Man.
from like He-Man.
Well, that's the where
Yeah,
the
but
name is from.
you know it in the context of this movie, right?
Yeah, the dog. No, I'm saying like
Oh,
I thought
okay,
you were
okay.
referencing another dog.
No,
Oh.
no, I just think it's a great name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're talking about the dog in the movie you
Yeah,
just
I get.
watched.
I thought there was a different dog also
Not
named
some other
Skeletor,
dog.
and that dog was referencing this dog, or did that?
Relax, it's okay.
Oh, you made me think.
I do also like right before he meets the girl with the dog, and Seth Rogen's like, you could have totally fucked her." Um, and he's like, "Well, I gotta go. Skeletor's getting cold." And he just, like, I love that he's stuck with this dog even after he like breaks up with Bryce Dallas Howard. I love that.
Yeah, thinking
I
about
love
that,
that
it is.
there must have been like like in her mind, like, I'll just get him a dog that lives as long as he probably will.
Yeah, dude. Like when he goes to
Oh
feed her the day
yeah,
before the surgery, you can see that he kind of like when he stands there, his legs are kind of like shaking a little bit.
the dogs are.
Yeah, he's an old race
Oh, I didn't
dog.
notice that.
Yeah, it's like very
He's a
slightly.
13-year-old retired race dog. How it's like he's old enough to be retired.
Yeah,
I love that.
Skeletor. This is Skeletor.
You got me a
Dude, every time they
old
cut
dog.
every time they cut to that dog's fucking face, because they cut to it later in the movie too, and I was like, this is fucking hilarious. He just has such a like a goopy looking face.
Seth Rogen really does play like a good friend in this movie. I approve of everything he did.
I would also, if any of you got
I'll
cancer, I
I'll
would
co-sign
use
it.
it. I would leverage it to get puss.
Yeah, but I would
I
let you.
actually wrote down, Jimmy,
Yeah,
that what he's doing is something that not you would do, is something you should do.
I would allow that. Like,
I'm glad that we've done the podcast so long, or that we just honestly, it's more that we've been friends for so long. We could just predict what we're going to say.
we had back-to-back movies with very good friends.
yeah.
Friendship.
Big fan in this. Kevin Corrigan and Seth Rogen. Two very good friends.
I again highlighted by like how good of a time he is having with Joseph Gordon-Levitt when they're like throwing axes at the painting
Yeah.
and like the knives and
Yeah.
shit. And it's just like that scene isn't about him having cancer at all. You know, like Seth Rogen did a very good job. And you could tell it was his idea. It's like
Yeah,
it's like get all of this out of his system. You know, the break up the cancer. We're just gonna have a great time in the backyard.
Dude, even when they were like shaving his head, like, it was just like that whole
you're
scene
gonna
was
look
really
weird.
funny.
Your weird bald head.
You're
We
gonna
shouldn't
look
have done
weird.
this. Here, let me do one.
What do you use this trimmer for?
My
My
body.
body. It's actually my
Oh.
asshole trimmer. I'm just joking.
And I never clean it ever.
No, I'm not.
I love how he does the little. Did you clean that? And he wipes it on his shirt. It's so funny. Oh man.
Yeah, this is a definitely like a very feel good, uplifting movie, but like an emotionally poignant one where like you can get choked up at the same time.
Low key, how would you feel if the ending they went the opposite and they were like, "Nah, actually, we can't do it, and you're gonna die."
It depends on how they stuck it, I guess. Like,
Yeah.
I think it could have still worked, but obviously being based on the guy, he lived, so you wouldn't change it just for shits
Loki,
and
what if they
giggles,
didn't just
but
change the ending, and like, you know what I mean? Like they're still just being kind of positive about it, and she's
what do you
just
mean?
like, "Now what?" You know? Like they just kept the ending, but they were
Like
like,
he died, and they try to still make
not that he
that a
died, but that
positive
the
spin?
cancer didn't they couldn't clear it.
Oh, that he has to keep battling it.
Mm-hmm.
That would be a bad ending, I would say,
Hmm.
because it's unresolved.
Sometimes does a movie have to be? Does it have to have a happy
No,
ending?
no,
it doesn't. But this movie is building to. It's all tension building inside the main character, and it has to come out at some point, and that's what that last scene does. So if he comes out of that, and they're like, "All right, you're alive. This is awkward, but you still have cancer," that would be a big. The wind would be completely
And now
taken out
you're
of your sails.
paralyzed.
Yeah, that would not be a good ending. Is it realistic? Maybe, but I don't know. That would be a good ending for a movie.
That's true.
For this movie, I should say.
Dude, when they
for
said
a movie, maybe.
when they said they like told him they're like, "Oh yeah, we had to like cut off his bones or whatever, but he's clear." Seth Rogen's like, "You should always start with that first."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love this movie.
Good. Is anything else you guys want to say before we go to our rating?
get the fuck off my porch.
I guess one thing. This might be just blowing air because I don't think a lot of people have even seen this movie. But I did.
have.
No. I did just watch another movie called Mind Game, which is an anime. And I thought it was interesting watching them back to back because they do kind of deal with similar themes. Without spoil, it's not a spoiler. It happens in the first 5 minutes. That movie's basically about a guy who dies, but then like comes back and is able to relive his life from like right before he died. So he's like living, like on house money basically. So it's interesting seeing. It's a little different because this is in 50-50, the death is like looming over him. Whereas that it's more of like he's just happy to be alive, but you come away with a similar feeling of like just you never know when it's gonna end. So you just gotta live your life, dude. So instead of because in 50-50, they do a really good job of setting up who he is as a person in really subtle ways. With like how he won't cross the street because the walking thing is not showing, but other people will. And just how he's like a very conservative, like reserved person. Not a risk taker at all. And I think, yeah, you want to have a balance in your life. You don't want to. You gotta take chances in life, and you don't want to have any regrets. So, I think both those movies are good, and I think watching them together is really interesting. And that's it.
Beautiful. Any last words, Christian?
This is a really good movie that if you haven't seen, you should, and the odds are you'll like it.
Wow. Geez, you guys let me have the last word. Yeah, it's a movie. Anyway, let's get to the ratings. Um, As
You go
always,
first, Jim.
we like to rate the movies here, and I'm going to give it a 4-star, 4-star movie. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good.
I gave it 4.5.
I gave it 5.
It's a pretty good
Yay!
average.
The perfect sliding scale.
Yep.
Uh,
I can see all those ratings. I think for me it's hard for me to separate it from partially the nostalgia, but also I really do just think it's such a good movie. And like if this movie, one of the things about it that I like so much is you could take the story. Like we just watched City Lights. If you applied this to 1920, the same movie, it still largely works like
Mhm.
any
Mhm.
era. And I just think that is the framework for a good movie where it translates. It's not just, and there are some movies are just like a moment in time, and that's okay. And I still love a lot of those movies, but the thing I love about this movie is just how it translates.
do you think do you, when you look at IMDb, right, and you see like an average rating for a movie, do you think that generally that's true, or they don't know ball?
IMDb doesn't know ball.
Or what about Letterbox? I meant to say.
Letterbox is a little bit more like, what do you mean? Like, so obviously it's subjective. So
Mhm.
like, and you're getting a blanket rating based on average viewers. So like, certain things might not hit people the same way all across the board. It might be a very specific movie.
Yeah.
So, like, largely, I would say Letterbox is a good barometer for at least vaguely whether a movie's like okay or not. But like as far as like if it's 3.3 instead of 4 or 3.3 instead of 3.7, I think there you have a little bit of
Yeah.
wiggle room
What
where
about Rotten
it's not
Tomatoes?
necessarily they suck, totally worthless.
Both the fans and the critics.
Yes, totally useless.
Instead of using Rotten Tomatoes, listen to Lupo's Cinema Symposium, where we got lots of episodes of lots of movies. Where are we at now? I think we're at 29, 28, something.
Somewhere
We're
in
getting
there.
there. Look at us, man. Look at us. I was just saying because the average rating for 50-50 was anywhere between the majority of the votes cast were 3 to 4, with the
Yeah.
majority being a 4. So,
And it also depends on how their scale is,
yeah,
like
that's true.
everyone's 3 might not be the same.
Yeah.
And I do think there's something to be said for some movies don't have like, let me think about how like a movie like Goodfellas, it's easy to be like, oh, this is a great movie, and like because everyone's supporting you on that. So like a movie to like, I don't know, it's easy to fall in line with other people's opinions, I would say. Um
Yeah, like
and that's why
some
especially
movie scales are like set to like a certain way.
yeah.
Like
And
weighted,
I
there you go.
think
Weighted a certain way.
like especially in the internet age, you don't see as many cult classics break out because of that, because it's a lot easier. People have this perception of a movie as they're going in, so it's easier to fall in line and feel like, okay, that what people are saying about this makes sense, or or they'll say no, it doesn't make sense. But I think it's easier to fall in line.
Yeah. Like who would give The Breakfast Club 2 stars? Am I right?
True, very true. So brave. You're so brave, Jim. Have I ever told you that?
I know. I am so brave. I'm so
Never change.
I'm so cool. Yeah. Anyway, we go to the ending segment of our podcast where we set up the wheel of ducks to race to pick our next movie. We are in the 100 to 200 section of our 300 plus letterbox pool. So while I load that up, you guys talk about movies you've seen since the last time we recorded.
Can I go
Excuse me.
first?
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
I have one. I just have one. I'm gonna make it short. I'm not gonna even try to justify this. I saw Mortal Kombat 2.
The old one?
No, the one that's
Oh,
out
the new
right
one?
now. Listen,
Was it good?
no, fuck no.
Oh.
But I loved it.
Oh,
Good.
good. Who
Like
was in that? Was anybody Carl Urban or something?
Carl Urban plays Johnny Cage for some reason. That is,
Okay.
he has fun with it. He shouldn't have been that, but he had fun with it, and it's bad, but I had a great time. It's one of those.
Does that mean you have high hopes for Street Fighter?
Street Fighter looks visually interesting.
I agree.
I that's all I'll say. That's yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to say whether it'll be good. Like it's slop. It's clearly slop. But will it be good slop?
Mm.
I like good slop.
It looks like it could. There are movies that look visually interesting like that you could very easily think are slop that turn out really good.
Yeah,
I don't like Speed Racer is a really good example of that.
that's true. That's
I
Um,
had
true.
Speed
I
Racer in the
don't
pool
I
with my
don't think
wife.
I don't think Fighter will be the next Speed Racer by any means,
I
but
love Speedway Soul.
you can never really tell.
Yeah. I watched a lot. The main thing I've been watching is I mentioned Mind Game. That's an anime made by a gentleman named Masaki Yuasa. Um, he is I believe I don't know if he's a manga writer, but he's a filmmaker. He makes a lot of animes. He makes series and movies. So I've been watching a lot of his movies. I saw Mind Game a long time ago when I was a kid, and it left a huge impression. So I rewatched it, and then I've just been kind of exploring his other movies. So he's interesting. I highly recommend him to you guys. Um, I also watched Ocean Waves, which is kind of an underrated
Mm,
Ghibli movie.
mm.
I think it's underrated. Maybe that's a hot take.
I know I enjoyed that one.
Okay. I do like it. It reminded me of another movie I've talked about on here before called Happy End. And I'm sure that movie was inspired by this movie. I just like that it's very it's not very not cliche. It very much shows like a relatively authentic like teenage experience. And then I watched Frank, which
Have
Wank.
you seen
is
Frank before?
yes, yeah,
Okay,
many
okay.
times. Actually, to answer your question from earlier, Jim, Frank is also one of those movies that was like in my rotation. It's another like 50-50. That's kind of why I watched it.
Mm.
It's another comfort movie, and I hadn't seen it for a while, and I wanted to see if it still held up, and it does so hold up, man. It is such a good movie. I love it so much, and I hope we get to talk about it one day on this.
Speaking of movies that we've seen before, then I'll bring up one more. I made my friend watch Perfect Blue. Um, and God,
But he
that's
liked
another
it.
one. Yeah, it broke them completely in half, which is kind of what you want when you show that to somebody.
Yeah,
And I can't wait to the day we do that one.
you watched it in the room with them.
Yeah,
I can't imagine that. I can't imagine
meaning
watching
meaning
that
I
movie
like I
with
was
my
just
friend.
watching them watch the movie basically.
Yeah, but that's almost worse. I
I know.
can't
Well,
imagine that.
it's
I
like
watched I
there's
watched that
two
movie
types of
alone,
movies.
and that was hard enough.
There's two types of movies you want to do that to. Is like I want to watch someone watch
True.
this. Are movies like Perfect Blue, and then movies like On the Line,
Yeah,
the Mel Gibson
true.
movie.
True. Very true.
I guess it's my turn. I haven't watched a single movie since watching for the podcast. I've been reading I've been reading a bunch of DC. They're called compact comics. I think I might have talked about this last podcast, but I watched
I
I
don't think
read.
so.
Basically, it's like an older story of something. So they got a lot of Batmans, Supermans.
They abridge them. That's what they do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So I read three of them. Pretty good, classic like Batman stories. I'm literally Batman. I started right now. I'm
Will
starting.
we?
I'm not the one wearing hockey pads. Um,
So close.
I'm about to start Absolute Batman. Uh, super stoked. I even bought the like nice hardback that has like the first volume, and it's got
Oh,
Batman
cool.
looking tough as fuck on the
I know
front
people
cover.
who've never read comic books that are getting into the absolute stuff, and it makes me happy.
I'm kind of inspired by, so I'm gonna move into a new apartment soon, and I was kind of inspired by Robbie's design and letting his like staff picks sit out there. So I think for my staff pick is going to be that the Joker that like cover where he looks like the
Yeah,
freaking
I,
demon looking thing.
I, Robbie's.
He looked like a freaking
Wait, we a
demon.
freaking demon. Wait, we from the
He
depths of
looks
hell,
like a
freaking
fucking
demon.
demon.
Wait, we a freaking demon.
Oh.
Sent from the bottom of the earth to get
My
Batman.
I have enough comics to do like what Robbie does with his movies. So I do something similar, but I need to get those stands still.
Low key.
Etsy.
Yeah.
Somebody in my parents' house, the attic used to be like somebody used to live up there. And what they did was they took like Time
Did you know
magazine
him?
covers. No, I didn't know.
You didn't know who lived in your attic?
No. That was before they before my parents bought it.
Oh, okay.
Like somebody I believe it was another family and like their son
Oh,
like
okay.
lived at the top, but it was
Okay.
poorly ventilated. I don't know how he did it, but long story short, he put the entire wall was covered in Time magazine covers.
Oh, that's
So,
interesting. I did something similar in my room at my parents' house when I lived there.
yeah.
I had Sports Illustrateds all on the
I remember that.
not all on the wall, but like kind of across the ceiling.
Yeah. I
So
think
I have this.
comic book covers would be cool.
That
Yeah,
would
I have
be
this
cool.
empty space on one of my walls when I moved in. And I was like, I don't really know what would go here. It looks like a picture of Jesus should go here, like, in someone else's house. So I ended up putting a picture of Doctor Doom on the wall.
Yeah, I'm not good at decorating my house. There's a lot of blank walls. I don't have. It also costs money. I feel
Yeah.
like.
I got some cheap paintings up, like the frameless ones where the canvas, the painting's stretched on like all sides of the canvas.
Yeah, I actually like those.
Yeah, I need to put a couple movie posters up that, I don't know, would make the room a little brighter, I guess, but
Yeah.
it's hard. I do have the one for a few dollars more, the Japanese poster, but
Oh,
I want
that's
to get a
cool.
couple more. Maybe.
Do
Yeah,
you have that one too, Rob?
he has
I have
fistful of
a
dollars.
fistful. Jimmy, for
you said
for
I
your
gotta get the-
birthday, I'm buying you Good, the Bad, the Ugly.
I think we brought this up in another pod.
Yeah, and it has to be Japanese because that's what me and Christian have.
There you go. I'm down with that. I need
For
I need
whatever
wall
reason.
art, man.
Because I
For
saw yours, I was like, "That's cool," but I like for a few dollars more better, so I left it out.
The Japanese posters are fucking awesome. I don't know
Yeah.
what it is.
Aura farming. It's something about not being able to read what it's saying.
Yeah, it might be the characters are
yeah,
just
the
fucking
text.
cool.
It's like wingdings,
Yeah.
but cool.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that seems
Anywho,
mildly disrespectful.
for our Japanese
I don't know what
listeners, no, I'm
wingdings are.
actually giving them sauce. So putting dip on your chip. Anywho, we've reached the most exciting part of the podcast here. We have our ducks literally in a row.
I don't see them.
I was just about to do that. We have our ducks in a literal row. They're in cute costumes. And we are going to click this button to pick our next movie. Any guesses, anybody?
Let's go 54! Let's go!
I'm going to say 91.
All right. I'm going to take 39. Everybody in the YouTube, write down your comments for the number. If not, you're a loser. All right. Here we go. What number did I pick? 39.
I don't know. I know I picked 54.
We have the Trump-esque duck astronaut. 38. Where's 39? Where's 39? We got
who's that?
we got a
Zero up
naked
here.
37.
54.
37.
Where's 54?
37.
Freaking 37.
Freaking 37. When are we out of nowhere? No, I don't want to. I do this every time. I don't want to race again. 37. 37. 37. Need for
Let's go.
Speed. Wait, I need for
That's
speed
interesting.
movie.
I've never seen that.
You can
That'll be
tell
fun.
that I did this section.
Yep,
Yeah.
100%.
Because
I'm going to watch a Need for Speed movie
Wait,
before
Need
I've
for
seen The
Speed.
Fast and the Furious.
You've never seen The Fast and the Furious?
Not a single minute of one movie.
Hey,
You're gonna
guess
watch
what,
the
buddy?
Shane Dawson movie before
Hey,
you watch the
guess what,
Fast and the
buddy?
Furious.
I've already seen the Shane Dawson movie.
Guess
Oh.
what?
I'm not gonna
Guess
lie
what
to you.
staff pick? I'm picking now. Let's go, baby.
I would
That's
be okay with
awesome.
that. That would be a good context to watch it.
Good. I'm so excited now. I can't. I thought that you guys would have seen that.
No, I've
Chris,
never
have you seen
it.
it?
What?
The Fast and Furious, any Fast and Furious movie?
I've seen the first 3. I like Tokyo Drift. I don't really have an opinion on any of them other than
Good.
that.
Good. The first 3 and Tokyo Drift are the only ones that matter. It's like a different universe almost.
Here's how that's such a Jimmy opinion, even though I've never
Nah.
seen them.
He's
Nah.
actually not.
All I hear is the opposite.
Yeah, that's because
that's
people.
all I hear.
That
and
is
it's so
actually
funny that you said that.
my such a
You're
ball
such a
nowhere
Jimmy.
take. Like that's such a ball. Like that's my ball nowhere take.
That's the best take you've ever had. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie.
It's like they don't exist. After Tokyo Drift, they're like, what if we send a car into space to stop terrorists from shooting nukes at another country? And in like
If
the
Jimmy
earlier
saw Star
movies,
Wars, he would love the newest trilogy, I think.
I
Probably.
see. I feel like a more crazier
They
thing is
fly
that I
now?
haven't seen any
They fly
Star
now.
Wars. They fly now.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Man, I thought that movie had the balls to kill Chewbacca.
Yeah. Did you
Well, it would have been a waste, to be honest, in that movie.
did you see the
No,
Mandalorian?
but that's what you
and
would have
Grogu?
called it. You'd have been like the one where Chewbacca dies.
Yeah, true.
Mandalorian
you
and
say, Jim?
Grogu.
No, I didn't see that.
No.
I'm gonna wait till that's on Disney Plus, I think.
Oh wait, all the Star Wars is
They
on
don't deserve
Disney,
my
right?
money. Yeah.
Huh?
You're not allowed to watch them unless it's for this pod.
Really?
Yeah,
I mean,
don't
the
know.
last-
Maybe you should watch them.
No,
The last
I
Star
think-
Wars thing I enjoyed was the Obi-Wan show. I was like, that's.
I think we should do it for the pod, Jim.
What's the one? What's the one with Darth Maul?
The first,
Jesus.
episode 1.
I may have seen the first half of the first movie.
Wait, you've never seen any of the Star Wars movies?
No.
I mean, I know enough via other media to get like a basic idea.
That sounds like such a painless existence.
Nah, because I mean, like, I don't know, like a lot of the Jedi game or like a lot of the Star Wars games are pretty like
Star Wars fan death was a horrible experience. Like, I mean,
It's true.
Like I'm
I
working
had
my way through.
it's like ego death, bro.
Knights of the Old Republic right now. You know, Force Unleashed 1 and 2. I played the Lego games, so like that
Although I
technically was me watching Star Wars.
I will say the Star Wars like meltdown has made the Marvel meltdown a little easier.
yeah,
I
that's
haven't really
true.
cared. I haven't really cared about the Marvel one.
Wait, so you're not gonna watch Grogu?
I'll watch it on Disney Plus for sure.
Oh, I
I'm
think
not
I already.
paying
I think
for
I
it.
just said that. Or...
Yeah.
Brave
I mean,
Ball.
the first season was really, really good of The Mandalorian.
I actually liked all of them, even the one people hate. I just didn't love any of them.
What is
Yeah.
a Mandalorian?
It's not like
season?
I'm not even against the movie being good. It's just like to be honest, the way the reviews are, it's like I don't feel a need to go out and see it today when I know it's going to be on Disney Plus and I can enjoy it at home.
and
It'll be
that
fine.
and like I have not kept up with the stuff they've been rolling out anyway. Like
Yeah.
I said, the last one I saw was Obi-Wan, and I liked that.
It
And I
should have been a
watched-
movie though. That was
Yeah,
too
I
long.
agree. And then I think I saw some of the Acolyte, decided it was stupid, and stopped watching. And I think that's just where my last Star Wars experience ended.
I also watched The Acolyte, and I thought like it was fine. Like I didn't think it was great or anything, but I was like, all right, I'll see where this goes. But then like, it sucks because like I usually never let outside stuff affect my opinion, but every time I would watch it, I would see the reaction on Twitter, and it would just be like, I know this season's not gonna. I mean, I know this show's gonna get canceled, why am I even watching it? So then
See,
I
I
just
don't
stopped
I
watching.
don't have Twitter, so I'm not in like the movie fandom Twitters, but like yeah.
You're on Blue Sky,
Like
right? You're a big
I
Blue
thought it
Sky
was.
guy.
No. Let's just no. I'm not
I
on
didn't think
Blue
again.
Sky. I'm not on Truth Social.
All the Disney Plus stuff like kind of has the same kind of stink to it, but I honestly
Stink.
was like willing to see where it went. Like there were things I thought were interesting, but like once I know a show is not coming back, it kind of is just like a futile effort to watch it at that point. So
Maybe.
Um. Yeah. Last words before we end the pod. This is a really good. I'll say it from the outset. This is a really good episode. I really think the people are gonna love it.
this is Whittaway.
This is one of our
Whittaway,
best
the best
episodes ever.
podcast
What do we give
ever.
us an award?
Oh my
What do we give
god!
us? Put a Lupo on my lap right now.
Thank you, the people. I guess. I hope you like it. All our William Fitchners out there.
Yes. Yes. Deep callback. Deep callback. I guess remember to like and comment,
And follow
subscribe.
on Letterbox.
Follow us all on Letterbox. Follow Robbie specifically because Robbie and Christian, they both write down their thoughts and opinions in their movie reviews and actually give something transformative. If you follow me, you will just get
A rating.
a
I would
rating.
like to see you write stuff.
I
'Cause
used to
actually
in the
read
very
them.
beginning.
I do read them.
I read them too. Yeah.
You guys actually get a couple likes on yours. That's why I'm scared because it's like
Robbie's the more prolific of us, I think.
I-
Sometimes I do just leave a rating.
I don't know what happened though that caused that. Like
Because you like
it's
other people's, like when I like other people's stuff, sometimes they end up following me on Letterbox.
maybe that's what it is.
Yeah.
it's a collective. So yeah, do that. Subscribe. Check us out on Apple Podcasts or Spotify or YouTube. They are all in video format now, I believe. Or I don't know. Throw bricks at my house.
Is this the part where we say something funny?
Not you.